Hello guys, welcome to the new video. It's officially day 43 of using 50,000 capital for the 50 trading days. So in the today's session, we saw Nifty open gap down and almost it retested around 21,000 on levels in the first candle. We saw like Nifty went down to around 20 30 points below 21,000, and then later on we saw a huge momentum rally till the yesterday's closure price, wherein yesterday's closing price was around 21,155 was adjusted price, wherein the closing was however at the lower point around 21,100, but at the settlement it was around 21,155. With that aspect, early morning what I did is like I entered only in the option selling, because there was volatility, and according to the option base 21,000 had a huge put writing which was visible, and even the breakout that had happened previous week, it was from this level itself. So what I did is early morning I started selling 21,100 PE, wherein the price action was forming on, suggesting that at least it would go till the 21,100 as per the yesterday's closing at 3:30, and at the adjustment price according to that around 155. That was my intention. And coming to the option buying trades, wherein I waited early morning. I had done some option buying also, but however, I exited at this point over here, wherein the quantity I was on higher side. But coming to the trade that I took for the 50,000 challenge was like as I said, 155 was the high yesterday, 21,155. Wherein when it came around this zone, I bought around 21,150 PE. Let I will show you the position that I had taken. If you see over here at 10:12 and at 10:13 and 10:15, I bought around, sorry, at 10, 11, 12 and 13. After 1 minute interval, I first initially I had bought 200 quantities at 67 rupees, and then I added one more lot, and again one more lot at around 65 rupees, no, average. And overall cumulatively the average was around 66 rupees, I guess 66 or 67 rupees cumulatively if I add. And my exit was around at, if you see, the exit was around at 10:15 itself, wherein I bought the quantity for almost 3 minutes, and in one candle and after the overall quantities I exited after 2 minutes of the trade. So the intention behind taking the trade was, however, the resistance that would been taking according to the yesterday's closing price. So however, I exited in this candle. If I show you the 10:15 candle is wherein I exited in this trade, wherein the low was around 21,100. So I traded in 1 minute time frame. So I executed the trade with this 21,150, wherein I gained almost like 10 rupees point, wherein the quantity was on higher side. So I gained around 3,400 was the overall profit with that. Let me show you the position wherein the trade that I had taken. So if you see 21,150 P, I got around 3,400 with a simple logic over here. Yesterday's closing price would take a resistance. However, I missed a huge trade wherein the premium went on to around 100 and 100 plus, wherein the Nifty took again resistance at that point, and there was a sharp sell off in the two candle itself. So coming to the other trade that I took was in 20,100 P, 20,250 P, wherein the logic was, exactly if you see the trade, what I did is at the closure price, if you see, I had around 500 quantities which I had bought at 21,250 P at an average price of 9 rupees, and I squared it at 13 rupees, wherein the volatility was high. But the logic behind this 21,150p 250p was that the on in option chain, the call that had the premium for this call was around 25 rupees, 20 or 20 odd rupees. So wherein the break even would be 21,275. So with that aspect, when the Nifty was trading around 21,260, I entered with this premium, with this option, and there was a lot of volatility. However, this premium went on to around 20 rupees. However, I was not able to capture. So, but with this aspect, I was able to capture around 4 rupees, wherein I made around 2k from this trade. However, if you see the overall profit that I gained from this trade, if I show you the 21,000 around, it is 2,067, wherein in the afternoon itself I had made in this option as well, wherein if you see here, I bought around 21,250. I had around 500 quantities at average price of 40 rupees. Wherein again I added another 100 quantities at 30.35 rupees. Wherein I squared off this 600 with at an average price of 40 rupees. So there was a lot of volatility. If I go on to the chart at 1240 exactly, this is wherein let me 1240. Yeah, around this zone, the Nifty was trying to take around a lot of resistance and the sideways momentum, wherein I had squared off my position at 110. Sorry, 110. If I see, this is the zone wherein the Nifty was consolidating in the sideways momentum. However, in this candle itself, it gave a huge breakdown, but I was not able to capture again because of the sideways momentum. I thought of exiting with almost break even. So overall profit, if you see with the for the trade that I had taken in the option buying was around this 20,000 150p, wherein this was a very quick trade and good. And the first trade that I took was in I was in the sideways. I got stuck in the sideways market, but in the second trade that I took in the same option was quick and I was able to gain around 6,000 profit. Or if you see, I have a few quantities on the in the next monthly contract. I have around P, wherein I'll be holding this is a positional trade. However, if I see Nifty around 21,350 to 400 level, I will average my quantities over there with either 21,200 P or at the money strike price with correspondingly after seeing, because there is a lot of volatility in the weeks as well. Let me show you the volatility index. Because of that, premium are shooting up very crazily. India VIX. Yeah, if you see yesterday there was early morning also. If you see the volatility was at peak and in intermediate level. In the at 12:30 to the 2 o'clock, the premium the India VIX was on a sideways. But however, see still the India VIX is on higher side around 13, above 13. So because of this, there will be a lot of shot up in the premium. So that will enhance. But depending on the if on a daily time frame basis, if you see on 15th of December, the opening price is around 287, wherein the high of the today's candle is also around 288. So as of now, if we see any gap up and there is, if I move on to hourly time frame basis, unless and until the this huge candle that has been formed, the 50% is not taken out, I won't be bullish. But however, in the if we see gap up tomorrow or something, I'll be adding up the position on the short side. If I go on hourly time frame basis, so hourly time frame basis, if you see around 450 to around the 360 zone, wherein there is a lot of sideways momentum. Let me zoom in a bit. So this is a zone wherein there is a lot of resistance, and that is where I'll be looking up to add the quantities if at all there is like Nifty goes around till 21,400. So with that aspect, I might add up few positions at that point, maybe at the money strike price or maybe at least 21,300 P or something like that with next monthly contract, wherein there I expect if there is a gap up tomorrow or something around 80 70 points, then we will hit around 350 to 360 zone, wherein at that zone I might think of adding the position on the short side. I'll be updating about the trades that I'll be taking in the upcoming days, and thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.